Hello friends, I have a special person with me from Portugal. Yes, she's an expert in the fitness trainer and even letting us know about the nutrition. So we are going to take a excellent video for you all. So stay tuned with Challenges. Watch on that.
Yes, stay for that.
Yeah. Hello everyone, as I told you, someone is from Portugal is with me today who is having more than 11 years of experience in the fitness and training. So let's know more about her. Welcome, Ms. Raquel.
Thank you so much.
And I'm so happy that you are here with me for this video.
Thank you. My
Yeah.
pleasure.
Yeah. Can you just briefly tell about you?
Yes, my name is Raquel. I'm from Portugal. As you said, I'm certified in personal training, weight loss, toning, and I have around 11 years of experience since my graduation. I work a few years in Portugal, a few years in England, a few years in UAE, and also I'm in Qatar now. And
Okay.
yes.
Happy to know that you have a multinational exposure
Yes.
with this field.
Yes.
So let's go into the discussion now. The main theme of this video itself is, is there any difference between weight loss and fat loss? Because people are rushing behind the weight loss now.
Yes, it's a subject that people get very confused, and the difference is when we weight ourselves. Let's explain in a basic way. When we weight ourselves in a normal scale, we just see one number, right? And that number doesn't say much, because we can have two people with exactly the same body weight, and one is fat and another one is not fat. So why? Because when we weight ourselves, our body composition is made of water, body mass, muscle, body fat, organs, everything. Everything is in one number. And one person can check their weight and have more body fat percentage, or more water retaining, or more muscle. And we don't really know unless if we weight ourselves in a scale that tells us all about it.
Okay.
So when someone is trying to lose weight, they should check their body fat percentage rather than just the weight.
Okay, just checking weight doesn't mean that it's the exacting measure that we should know after going through a weight loss measures.
At all. And it's very common that happen when someone is trying to lose weight, when in reality they want to lose fat. And in the beginning, if they start exercising and taking care of their nutrition, it's normal that they don't see any difference on their scale. And even worse, not worse, but in a way, sometimes they can see that the number is going up. Because when they start exercising, when they do resistance training, they put weight on by muscle.
Okay.
And because muscle, speaking about the same volume, muscle is heavier than fat, they see the number going up, when in reality they are burning fat and put in getting more weight by muscle. Then actually they are seeing results, but the scale, a normal scale, doesn't tell them that.
Okay, because me or even my friends have experienced that we will just start with the weight loss measures and suddenly we saw that it's going up like 2 kgs and it will make us
Giving up
Yeah.
and feeling frustrated.
yeah, oh my god, what is this? We tried for weight loss but it's gain. So according to you, it may be the gain in the muscle, so that's really needed for
So
us.
it means sometimes that you are actually having results, but because you don't know exactly what is the difference, why are you putting weight on, some people give up and they don't keep going in the effort that they are putting on.
Okay.
So my advice when I start with any client, or what I advise to all my students, is check your weight when you start, but don't check it for some times. And check your waist measure, check how your clothes fit, check how is your energy, Because sometimes, even though you cannot see any physical results in a way that, okay, my clothes still the same, my weight still the same, my body fat percentage didn't change, but I feel difference. And this is also a result that your body is changing. And sometimes you just need time for the rest to happen.
Exactly. Because last day I happened to talk with one of my friend, and she was telling me that I want to go for a blood checkup because I feel so tired. And did you do something that different last 2 weeks? She said, yes, I was in a strict diet. And I told, what you were dieting? I completely avoided the carb, and I'm not eating oils or fats at all. Maybe, then I told, it may be because your body needs something from that. Maybe that's why you feel tired. And she cannot do her works like as before. Her energy level decreased. Do you think is the right way?
No way. For my experience as a person, because I also have been through a lot of weight loss journeys myself and through my clients, and this is amazing, I saw it all the countries that I've been working, the same problems happen. When we say to someone, don't eat this, don't have chocolate, don't have this, is when you crave the most. And what we want to teach people, it's a healthy relationship with themselves and food. You can eat chocolate, you can eat a burger, you can eat chips. Can you eat that very often? No. That's the difference. But by you dealing with food and knowing, okay, I can have this every day, I cannot have this sometimes, and I need to avoid this as much as I can. Leaving, let's say, sodas and a lot of processed food just for special days, but you can have them also.
Okay,
but
so I think, Raquel, you're trying to conclude that really a person need all the things in the balanced way, but they should limit the quantity. It doesn't mean that we will completely avoid something.
No, that's my first advice.
This is the same advice I'm giving to everyone, but if someone expert is talking, they will be more confirmed with what we are talking about.
Yes, so we all need protein, carbs, fats, and of course a lot of water. This is very important. A lot of
vitamins
water
and minerals.
Definitely. And this is vitamins and minerals are the nutrients, the essential nutrients that we need. And people is only focused about how many calories is in that food. And we need to look at how much nutrients instead of how many calories. We need to know the calories. Yes, it is the most important thing. No. I'm just going to give an example. Let's say a diet soda, I don't want to put any brand on here, but a diet soda that has 0 calories can make you fatter than a smoothie made with fruits, with nuts, with vegetables. Why? Because a diet soda has no energy, but there is sweets there. There is some sweetener that will make you feel that you want to eat something sweeter later on. And there is a lot of ingredients that if you read it, you won't understand anything.
Because it will be artificial sweeteners and something preservatives as well.
So those chemicals actually make you fatter, and for your health it's not healthy at all. It's just a mixture of chemicals which says that you have 0 calories, but in reality make you eat more and crave more sweet stuff and crap food than if you have a smoothie which has 100 or 200 calories made with good nutrients that it's filling you up and your body needs.
Yeah,
definitely.
Thank you so much for that. I just want to ask you, like, nowadays the references is huge. The people want to diet or want to weight loss. There is huge reference, especially in the YouTube. So this measures or this methods or this information will be overloaded, and they don't know what to do and what is real. So what is your opinion or what is your suggestion to those people who really want to start with the weight loss measures?
I do understand that, because even just talking about professionals, so my first advice is when you want some information, go for a professional, because I'm not a doctor. I cannot give any tip about anything related to health which is related to a doctor. I'm a personal trainer, I'm a nutrition coach, that's my field. I shouldn't, and I have not enough knowledge to give about any medical thing. So the same advice, if you want to lose weight, if you want to have a healthy relationship with food, find a professional. on that specific field that is showing results. Don't follow any other person. But even though I understand there is a lot of missing information and a lot of contradictory information, even some nutritionists defend that you need to eat more this, that you need to have more of this. So I do understand that people get a lot of confused. So for me, and what I teach my clients and my students is go to basics. And the basic is look at the food and ask yourself where it comes from. Is it from Mother Nature? Is it meat? Is it fish? It is a vegetable? It is a fruit? It is a pulse that you know where it's come from. So yes, it's natural. So you can have it. The more organic it is, the more natural it is, the better.
Okay, so as you are telling, we should go back to the nature, that is more to the organic foods, because processed food, the hypermarkets and the market is completely full of processed food, right?
Definitely, and I think since we start having more processed food is when the overweight and obesity went like crazy. So definitely go back to the basic stuff. It doesn't mean that we cannot eat things from packages, and for that people need to understand what is written there. And my advice on there when they need to read the package is look at the ingredients written. The first ingredient that is written is the more percentage that is inside of that ingredient. So let's say it's chocolate. If the first ingredient that we read is sugar, that means the more percentage of the chocolate is sugar. So just a few tips for people to know how to pick things from the supermarket. It doesn't mean that they cannot eat things from the package, because also some things are good in the package. They just need to read what is inside.
Okay, so they should go through the ingredients and see the quantity of the sugar, fat or whatever it is, and they should be picky in their shopping when they opt their foods.
Definitely, yes,
Yeah.
definitely. Because the expired date is very important. The bigger is the expired date, it means the more additives, chemicals, sugar and fat is in that food. Because if they can be in the supermarket, let's say for 1 year, it means they need to have a lot of things to keep it good for someone to eat after 1 year. The less expired date is on whatever you are having, the more natural it is.
Even I'm from the medical field, I also have a habit of buying something that lasts long by thinking that I should not throw it because of expiry. But the real fact is, those who have the short expiry time, it have less preservatives, right?
Yes, it's a more complex thing to just discuss here, but just for people to be aware of those things. Read labels, it's very important. Yes.
So they should develop the habit of going through the labels always when they pick their foods. So I think our discussion is too long, so I will make this video as 2 parts. So rest of the part, what we are going to discuss about the calories and the tips that you are giving to your clients will come in the next part, right?
Okay, yes, sure.
Yeah. So thank you so much.